Hey, again here. Thanks for stopping by my channel, Beck and Sam Crafting Fun to see what I was up to. Well, today I wanted to share with you how I made these adorable little paper purses, you guys. I am going to be going on a little craft retreat next month with some friends, and I had already made some cute little paper wallets with the paper that I will be sharing with you. And I thought it'd be fun to make a little paper purse. So I was playing with some dimensions with some 6x6 paper, and I want to show you how I created these. Now these hold lots of little goodies. I just put some things in here to show you an idea of how big it is, because it is 3 inches wide, 2.5 inches tall, and 1 inch deep. So let's get started. Now I'm showing you this great deal I got on this Fiesta paper. It is, I probably got it 4 years ago at Ollie's. Great deal, right? Now, I want you to know that paper is too thin to actually make your paper purse with, but it'll be great to decorate with it because that's what I used for the paper wallets, and I want my purses to match the wallets I made, and I made a video of how to do that, and I will link that at the end if you are interested in finding out more crafty projects you can make with your paper. So that paper, it's a 12 by 12, and I cut it down to 6 by 6. Now, you are going to score this paper. Are you ready? On the first side, you're scoring it at 1/4, 1 1/4, 4 3/4, and 5 3/4. Then you turn it, and you're going to score it at 2.5 and at 3.5. Now, I will go ahead and put those measurements down in the description box below for you, just so that you know where to score. I want to make sure you get those measurements right, because if you don't get a very good purse put together. So you see where I'm cutting it? You're going to cut to that second line, score line, you guys, and then you're going to remove that fourth end piece from both sides. So that's pretty much it. Now, I do not cut off that little piece in the middle. You're going to be hiding that, so don't worry about cutting that part off. Now you get all your score lines folded, and I'm showing you how easy this is, right? So I make sure that the littlest flap is on the inside, all the way to the inside. And that way you make sure you glue your flaps down in the same direction and decide which is your front. So that's your purse box for the flap, your purse flap, right? You're going to want a little piece of design paper, and you're going to cut that at 2 3/4 by 3. Now, I like to round my corners or do a decorative edge, and this is just a little trick to show you how you can make it kind of fun. If you haven't hit that like button, I would love for you to do that now if you like what you're seeing. And I would love at the end of this video for you to tell me what you think of these little purses I created. So you saw that I put a little piece of tearing tape at the end of my flap. I really think tearing tape is the way to go for this project. Now, I used a hole punch, and I'm going to use some brads. You could just glue your strap on the inside, but I really think it is best to use some brads, and I bet you have some laying around from years ago. This is one of those projects that it's perfect. Now that strap, the handle, I cut that at 7.5 by 3/8 of an inch. It is the perfect size for your handle. And, I'm using the design paper, but you totally could use cardstock for this entire thing. I just wanted to use what I had in my stash, and I thought that brown paper with that fun inside was perfect. Now you're going to want to train your flap a little bit to curl, and that's what I'm showing you here because, you know, you're going to want it to close. And I put my flap on the back, I put it down about 1/2 inch from the top, or 3/4 of an inch from the top. That was a good placement for it. And don't put glue on your tear and tape. Just leave it and take your time to center it because the glue just will make it slip. So it's pretty much finished, and now you just have to decide on a closure. I decide on 1/2 of a Velcro dot to close it. Now, these are a little on the cheaper side. I got them at the Dollar Tree, and they just didn't want to stay completely closed. So I did put a little liquid stitch on the one that I adhered to the bottom. Now, this is a step you don't have to do, but I thought it was cute to add a little trim. So that I just used my scraps and I cut that at 1/4 of an inch, and you see I'm just fitting it around, and that was a perfect use of your scraps. I do love using every bit of my scraps when I can. Now, to put a little decoration on, I went to these gems from Stampin' Up, and I'm just showing you, you can do whatever works for you. I decide on the pearl, and these are very high gems, and they aren't perfect for cards if you're mailing a card. So I save these kind of gems for projects just like this. So that's it, you guys. What do you think? Do you like it? I think the ladies are going to really appreciate a little gift inside these. Now, I will, like I said, I will have the directions on how to score this in the description box below. So until next time, I hope you are having a great crafty day, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.